Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find between which two integers an irrational number lies. I'm going to start with what an irrational number is. A irrational number is a number that cannot be expressed as a ratio of two integers. That is, their decimals go on forever without repeating. So for example, if I have a pi, which is 22/7, and you punch that in on your calculator, you're going to have 3.14, and then the number goes on without having a end. So therefore, in order to find between which two integers an irrational number lies, I'm going to start with the first example. I have a root 12. So the step is to find perfect squares less than and greater than 12. So for example, if I write my 12 as shown, I'm going to find a perfect square that is less than 12 and that which is greater than 12. Note that a perfect square is an integer, a product of an integer by itself. So a perfect square less than 12 will be 9. And a perfect square greater than 12 will be 16. That's the next one. I'm going to give you examples of perfect squares below. We have 4 is a perfect square, 9 is a perfect square, 25 is a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square, and so on. So picking that which is immediately less than 12 and immediately greater than 0, we have 9 and 16. The next step is I'm going to find the square root of each of these numbers as shown. And then because 9 is a perfect square and 16 is a perfect square, I'm going to have 3, because 3 times 3 will make 9, so the square root of 9 is 3, which is going to be a number less than the root of 12. I'm going to leave my root of 12 as it is because it's an irrational number. And then the value of the root of 12 will be less than square root of 16, which is 4. So therefore, the root of 12 lies between the integers 3 and 4. Let's look at the next example. We have determined between which integers the cube root of 50 lies. Note that when we're solving the first question, we have a square root, so we're looking for perfect squares. In this example, we are going to look for perfect cubes. So I'm going to start by listing my numbers. I have 50, so I need a perfect cube less than 50, and that which is immediately greater than 50. Perfect cubes are numbers that if you multiply the integer 3 times, it will give you that number. So for example, if I have 2 times 2 times 2, that will be 8. So 8 is a perfect cube. If I have 3 times 3 times 3, that will give me 27. That's a perfect cube, and so on. So I'm going to do that for 4, which is 64. If I do that for 5, that's going to be 125. So therefore, because I want the one that is immediately less than and greater than 50, I'm going to use 27 and 64. So therefore, I'm going to, next step, find the cube root of each of these numbers. So I'm going to have a cube root of 27, cube root of 50, and then the cube root of 64. And what I have is cube root of 27, that's 3, which would be less than the cube root of 50, which would be less than the cube root of 64, which is 4. So therefore, the cube root of 50 lies between the integers 3 and 4. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concepts. Bye.